Hi guys, so I have a demo slash review for you on an e-file. This is from the website Lightake, I guess is how you would say it, .com. I'll put it on the screen so you guys know. It's lightake.com. I will have the links down below in the description if you're interested in this. So the reason that I wanted to review this is because it's really inexpensive. So on the website they have it listed right now at $14.42, although shipping is a little bit more expensive. It's $8.39 to the US, and they do ship everywhere, so you might check to see if it's different in different countries. And again, the link will be down below so you can go check that out. Now this is the brand Sina or Lena, depending how you want to pronounce it, but their website, the actual Sina website, shows it with an S, not an L. And I always get comments about that, but you can go check it. If you don't believe me, that's fine too. So this is an e-file or nail drill, whatever you want to call it. On their website they say this is a professional electric nail art salon drill for manicure pedicure tool kit. So this does come with a few things. This is what the box looks like. Now when they shipped this to me, it was just in a plastic envelope and it was wrapped in bubble wrap, so the box did get a little bit beat up, but not too bad. The packaging on the inside, it all comes in this like hard plastic, so it looks like everything was fine. I haven't actually pulled it out. I thought we'd do that together on camera, but I just wanted to show you how it was packaged so you know what you're getting in the mail. So I'm going to go ahead and remove everything, talk about all the different parts and what you're actually getting. So it does come with some instructions, and it's just one page with a picture. So I'll go ahead and run over the different parts, and then we'll plug it in and see how it performs together. So first you get the pin, and this is the part that you would hold. You put the drill bit here in the tip. It doesn't look like there's a way to tighten it or loosen it like on my other one. So I'm assuming you can only use it with this size bit, and it probably says in the paperwork what that is, so I'm assuming it clicks in somehow. And then you have an on-off switch here. This plugs into the machine itself. It comes with some bits, and that's what they look like. So they give you some sand bands here and some different bits, and the sand bands go onto this one here. And the actual machine has a standard plug-in, fairly good size cord, so you can plug it in where you need to. And then the actual front of it here has on-off, and then so you can control your speed, and then so you can go backwards or forwards depending how you want to do it. And then it just gives you some information here on the top for the voltage and how powerful it is, that kind of information. And then right here there is a warning. It says caution, risk of electric shock, dry location only. So they're just telling you not to put it in water, which obviously. It also comes with a stand for your little pin. So I'm going to go ahead and plug everything in so we can see how it performs, and I'll meet you guys right back to do that. So I went ahead and plugged it in. The light came on right away. I'm going to plug in the little switch here, so that's off and on. And then to actually run this, you're going to have to turn this on as well so you can hear it. And that's all the way up. So it is quite loud compared to my other one. Let's go ahead and pull out a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and use one of the sand bands, because that's usually what I would use for this kind. I find most of these don't usually work. So I just slid that on, and I'll go ahead and move you guys in a little bit here. So I just slid that piece right on there, and then I'm just going to pop that in. And it feels pretty secure in there. And again, there's no way to tighten it or loosen it if you need to, it's just in there. Okay, so I have this nail here, and I'm going to see how long it takes to take off the design. So there is a top coat over it, and then the design's just acrylic paint. This is an older nail that I did a while back. So one thing I will note is that there is a really strong plastic smell to this. I'm not sure which piece it is or if it's just the whole thing all together. As far as holding it in your hand, it feels good to hold. There's nothing wrong with that there. I don't know if it gets hot anywhere, you know, depending on where the motor is in there. But it feels good to hold. you know, without even turning it on. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and just start sanding and see what happens. So a couple things I noticed right away is that this vibrates a lot in my hand when I'm using it. A lot more than mine that I typically use does. And again, like I said, you can't adjust the grab in there. So for mine, it locks. You just move this black piece over and it's locked, or back and it's unlocked. So this one, you just drop it in. I'm going to go ahead and try it with a different sanding bit. See if it'll fit. And it feels like it has it pretty good in there. So this is just a safety bit. So I'm going to go ahead and try that and see if it works better than this, because I just feel like it's not very coarse. So for removing acrylic, maybe this isn't the best. Maybe they intended it for a natural nail. I don't know what the actual grit is on it. It doesn't say. So I'm going to go ahead and try it with something that I know how it performs. So it's what I thought. It worked a lot better with my bit. So honestly, I would just say purchase some new bits. I mean, these were free with the machine. They're okay. Or just purchase some new sand bands. These ones, I don't know if you can see, they're really covered in something shiny, which I'm assuming is glue. And so it makes it so it's not very gritty and it's not very good at removing even just the layer of top coat. So for an actual acrylic application, if you were trying to remove acrylics with this, it wouldn't work very well. So I would just purchase new sand bands for it, that's all, you know. That's not a big deal. That's usually pretty common with any time they give you freebies. So you can see with my bit, it removed everything. Sorry, it's not focusing. You can see with my bit, it removed everything really well. I didn't have any problems with the way that it worked. It was easy to hold. The only thing I will note is that it did vibrate more than my drill that I typically use. But if you put it on a lower setting, it probably wouldn't vibrate as much, so, you know, there's that. So as far as the setting that I had it on, I'll show you on here. So that's the low. I have it very low, so it's right here. And that's the off. So it's about a quarter of the way up, I would say. And you could definitely turn it down more. I was just trying to do it quick for the video to get a feel for how it acted. Now with it not having a way to clamp down on this and you're just pulling it in and out, you might end up with an issue of where it starts to become weak inside and it's not holding the bit as sturdy as it once was. I don't know because I haven't used this more than just obviously this unboxing and demo, but it's just something I would think about in the long term, how long it would last. But then again, it's only a $15 machine, you know, and for $15 it's pretty good. The very first drill that I ever got was a pink and black one, and it performed a lot worse than this, and I paid about $20 for it, and this was years back. And it was just a little pin one that you held. It didn't have the actual motor piece. So overall, it performed just like I thought it would. I didn't have any issues with it. The only thing was the vibration, which you can turn down the actual drill to where you're comfortable. I think for $15, this is a great starter drill. It's a lot better than other stuff that I found for that price range. So if you're interested in it, I will have the link down below. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave that down there as well, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. I wanted to say thank you to Lightake for sending this to me for review. And as always, thank you guys for watching.